Guys running the full Giant theme team. Every single starter is a Giant, so
he'll drop this off to Jim Brown.
We're gonna try to beat this guy out with the theme team.
One of the true legends of pro football, it's Jim Brown. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It goes as a gain of 8 and it moves the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yeah. He's slowly driving on us. We're going to get stopped, though, here in a second. That's all right.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
He got mad block. I mean, like I said, I had a better team than what I actually have right now, but I downgraded just to put all Giants at starters.
You want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll get the first down and more inside the 20.
All right, but they way to miss your tackle.
Walter Payton, 31 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley.
Go Barkley. Go Barkley. Go Barkley. Go Barkley. Go Barkley. Houses it on the first run of the game.
Saquon Barkley, 75 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number
RG3 has never been a Brown. He was a Redskin. He was a Redskin, and then he was a Raven.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
To my knowledge, he never was. Look it up at some point, boy. After your game, you can look it up. But I don't think. Actually, I think he did play on the Browns for a short time, like a season.
Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you.
Well, he only started like 2 or 3 games though. But I remember now. Yeah, he did play for the Browns. All right, maybe.
Now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But you know,
what's that?
Oh shit. Once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the shotgun, Griffin. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. Devin Hester, the intended receiver. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Manning. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted.
Way to tell me, Beckham.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
18 yards, 1st down Niners.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
On 2nd and 7, Griffin.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
Griffin. Flush to his right. He can run. Now look out. Griffin hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. But
so he fumbled it over the line. That's so trash, man.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Here's Okoye. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. On 3rd and goal, here's Griffin. Buying time to his left. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. They'll try and throw for him with Griffin. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Lawrence Taylor. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throwing is Manning. And his throw is incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right.
God, Eli Manning is just throwing shit passes right now.
Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. That he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. After the interception, here's Griffin. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Devin Hester there to make the grab. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Eli is really throwing some ugly balls right now.
Elam up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away.
He's missed Odell twice now.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Manning, they'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Let's get some rhythm underneath
good
this
for
guy.
A Giant 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From midfield, here's Manning. Forced out to his left. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. He finds Beckham complete. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Throwing on first down.
Oh, okay, that's right. He was fan blitzing.
And he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Manning now to throw. It's caught by OBJ. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him,
Odell Beckham Jr. and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Odell Beckham, 49 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Rosas good with the extra point. And we got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails
that
over
was
the
the kind of drive we needed.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Griffin. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now...
He quit. Well, got a chance at the perfect season. Oh, yeah, now EA's got to progress the game. Oh, because he just turned off the PlayStation. There you go. Now y'all know who got it. Alright, well, first win with the full team is good.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles,
well,
you
look
talk
at
about
that theme team. It looks so beautiful.
I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks.
So 99 Manning, 99 Odell, 99 Buffet.
For long periods of time without a top flight
oh, it's the Cowboys.
The game is played,
oh, it's not a theme team because he didn't have theme players, but it's the Cowboys.
Your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez.
All right, man, Captain Carl, you just need to know I'm going to do everything I can to beat you because you are the Cowboys. I wish you had a theme team just so that victory would feel so much sweeter. But it's go time, Captain Crunch.
Come on, set, 8, read.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Manning. And here the hook up good to Victor Cruz.
There we go, baby.
Of 5, good enough for the first down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage.
Ooh, he hammered me. Good job holding on, Tyree. I'm proud of you.
Every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Manning.
No, Cruz, how'd you drop that?
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Again, they'll throw with Manning. And a big loss here as he's taken down. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Hey, lock it. Get it.
They do go for it. It's Manning. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And a return across midfield and a 46-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Jackson.
Oh, Lawrence Taylor tried to pick it. He said, I ain't got those kind of hands, boss.
2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Jackson now to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Gonzalez. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gonzalez. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got some turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Manning, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Here's Manning to throw. He's got Cruz complete. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
I know at retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. Throwing again on 2nd down. Manning, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Hey, thinking better? Leaning for him. I think I got like 140.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Oh, trust me, if I ever want to get Lawrence Taylor to 99, his last card is like 300,000. I got him to 97. I don't think I'll ever, even if I get the coins, I don't know if I'll waste that on that card.
On second down, here's Barkley. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Giants on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Manning gets this out to Saquon Barkley. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Manning. It's caught. Beckham. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Manning now on first down. He finds his target, Beckham. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Yeah.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A 3-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half.
And Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
And that set up everything, and the end result, the short touchdown run. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there. So that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
You mean tell me the owner of the multi-million-dollar company, Bubba Gump Shrimp? Yes, sir. We've been sitting next to a millionaire. He's like, you're lying, son. He's like,
the Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the 27, Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. He may try and run for this, and he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. 5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Back deep, it's Odell Beckham. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Good running from Barkley there on 1st down as he'll get forward for about 6 yards. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll try to run forward Barkley. That play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Now Sanders.
Oh, come on, ain't going on that kind of field. I gotta cut Sanders off. Come on, shit.
A big-time return there, 40 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson now.
They didn't give me that pick.
Incomplete.
I was lurking. I mean, I was sitting there for it.
It's 2nd down. So that line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson flushed out right and incomplete.
Right.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Yeah.
From the gun, Jackson throwing the out route incomplete. It's Holt, and he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. Jackson on 1st down. Dancing to his left. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll run on 1st down. Peyton, and effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4. Jackson, and
way to go, kid.
Into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Randy Moss in the final seconds of the first half, and the Cowboys have taken the lead. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Down. That's it up. Put it down. That's it. One more.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot.
And he's going to go down. couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
No.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On third down, Jackson.
There you
Looking
go,
for Jones,
Bethea.
and it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Manning going to hand it off to Barkley. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. They'll go to Barkley again. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Manning. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to...
And oh, his first carry, he loses the football.
That's why is Beckham not in on that play?
And a big turnover there.
It was Walter Payton. That's Beckham. That's a touchdown, but it was Walter Payton's slow ass.
The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, they're going to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
On the ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, That is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third
hey, that
down,
is holding like a motherfucker.
There's nothing available there for him.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on fourth down. They're now 1 for 3 on fourth down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down,
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence. Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And Ingram holds it in. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 32 that time. To throw, it's Manning. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Manning. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Julius Peppers picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Giants on third down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. To throw is Manning. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Throwing now is Manning. And no, it's incomplete. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Under 10, 10.
Down.
They'll run again with Jackson. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. 11 yards and a Cowboy first.
Good game, bro.